Can you imagine a scammer who overnight sold the world's most famous landmark? And by the time people realized what had happened, he had vanished without a trace. This story is even more shocking because Victor Lustig didn't just sell the Eiffel Tower once. He planned to sell it twice, leaving everyone stunned. But the real question is, how could one man pull off such a massive scam? And how did people actually believe him? Victor Lustig was born in 1890 in a small town in Austria-Hungary. As a child, money was always tight. School life was ordinary, but Victor's curiosity was extraordinary. He observed everything and remembered every detail. Academically, he was average, but he excelled at understanding and manipulating people. Even in college, money was scarce. Part-time jobs never brought enough. From a young age, Victor was drawn to scams. He saw opportunities in every loophole, every weakness. After college and small jobs, Victor decided ordinary work would never make him wealthy. He traveled across Europe. Paris, Vienna, Prague, all became hunting grounds. His first scams were simple, yet bold and clever. He convinced people he had rare items or luxury goods to sell temporarily. People were impressed by his confidence and handed over their money. When the truth came out, Victor disappeared without a trace. In 1925, Victor arrived in Paris. One day he noticed a newspaper article. It said the government could no longer afford the massive maintenance costs of the Eiffel Tower. Victor's mind sparked with an idea, one of the boldest scams in history. He had the experience and skill to create perfect fake documents. He decided this scam had to be flawless. Victor called local newspapers and scrap dealers. He then arranged a meeting at a five-star hotel in Paris, where he presented himself as a government officer. Victor introduced himself confidently. "I am a government officer," he said. "This project has been delegated to me." He displayed official-looking documents, stating the Eiffel Tower was to be sold as scrap metal. The deal had to remain strictly secret. Convincing the businessmen was tricky, so Victor added the fear of press scrutiny and government oversight. One ambitious businessman, eager to get rich quickly, was immediately identified by Victor. The deal was finalized, money exchanged hands, and Victor vanished silently that night. Scrap dealers tried to call Victor, but his number was disconnected. It dawned on them that they had been scammed. Complaints were filed, reporters were notified, but nothing could be done. Victor Lustig had already left the country. No police, no clue, no one could trace him. A few weeks later, Victor returned to Paris. This time he targeted another businessman, equally ambitious. Once again, he posed as a government officer, using perfect fake documents. Private meetings and secret calls were meticulously planned. The businessman was initially suspicious, but Victor's confidence and documents erased all doubt. Money changed hands, and Victor disappeared silently again. This was genius at its finest, repeatability and invisibility combined. Victor Lustig had successfully attempted to sell the Eiffel Tower twice, leaving people amazed and bewildered. Paris newspapers reported, "The rumored sale of the Eiffel Tower has shocked the city." Scrap dealers and businessmen were stunned, but no one could trace Victor's true identity. Even the police investigated. No clues were found. Victor Lustig's story became a legend in European scams. To this day, he is called the master of scams. The Eiffel Tower story remains one of the boldest and most unbelievable frauds in history. Victor Lustig continued to fool people with his cunning and acting skills, and the daring Eiffel Tower scam remains a shining example of genius planning and flawless execution. If you enjoyed this incredible story, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more shocking and unbelievable tales from history. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button now.